another dose of Dyosa. And ako po si Dyosa, and I'm a self-proclaimed mermaid, wanderluster, solo traveler, lover of life, and pursuer of dreams. And you're probably wondering kung bakit ako nakaayos and full glam. O diba, saan ang lakad ko? Wala ako pupuntahan. Dito lang naman ako sa bahay. Ba yun? Well, for today's dose, get ready because we are going to do something different. Something that we've never done before here in my Dose of Dyosa YouTube channel. And that is to do a reaction video of my favorite year-end party looks from the years before. But before we dive right in, alam nyo na to guys, please make sure you click subscribe to my Dose of Dyosa YouTube channel, like and share my videos, and also ring that notification bell button for more doses of Dyosa in the future. And it's already December of this year. O diba, sobrang bilis ng taon guys. If you have experienced working in the corporate industry or the BPO industry like I did, or any other industry in particular, then I'm pretty sure that you've experienced attending a year-end or holiday party. And it's that one time of the year where everybody gets all glammed up. Personally, it's my favorite because that's when you get to show off and wow everybody else with your fashion, through your outfit, your hair, and your makeup. And since wala naman akong year-end party na pupuntahan this year, dito lang naman ako sa bahay, then I figured, why not do a reaction video looking back at my previous year's looks? Kaya naman, if you guys are ready to take a trip down to memory lane with me, then keep on watching! Alright, so let's begin with our reaction video with my favorite year-end party looks from the years before. Medyo kinakabahan ako ng very light with the pictures that I will be seeing. Pero let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so let's start with our first photo and... Ang payat! Grabe! Oh my gosh, this is very baby Dyosa. Way back in 2009 when I was still working for a company in Makati. Grabe ang payat ko. Oh my gosh, kumakain pa ba ako ng time na to? That's the first thing that comes to mind is, ang nipis! From what I remember, this was my first time attending a year-end or holiday party, and I had this idea in mind that I wanted to be a ballerina, you know, wearing pink and a tutu dress. It may look like the dress is one piece, but these are actually two pieces that are pinned together with safety pins. So the bra or the top portion is part of a dress that I bought in Buena Park, California back in 2007. Pero it didn't have that ballerina or tutu effect. Kaya I went to Landmark Trinoma and bought this pink tutu for a very cheap price lang. Before going to the event, I remember I went to one of my college best friend's house in Tayuman. Her name is Bernie. I call her Sizzy. And she actually helped me pin together the dress to achieve this ballerina look. And then after helping me with my outfit, I went straight to the venue. I think this was in SMX Convention Center. I was working with a lot of very fun, very passionate people that I still am friends up to this day. I just remember overall that that night was super fun. We were dancing on top of the stage and everybody was looking at us. It was just really a night to remember. And we capped it all off with, you know, a quick coffee after party sa Starbucks by the Bay area ng MOA. So it was really a whole lot of fun. The shoes, I don't remember where I got them, but I believe they're from SoFab. And then the bag, I just randomly saw it in a department store and I just bought it. So overall, I would still wear this up to this day. And as a matter of fact, I still have the dress, the bra or top portion until now. Ayan, so ito siya, ayan siya. This was a dress that was part of that whole ballerina outfit that I wore back in 2009. So I still have it. I will still wear this. It still looks very trendy and very hip and something that I would, you know, still wear. Now on to the next look. So on to the next one. This was in 2010 and oh my gosh, ang masasabi ko lang is I'm not a fan of this year-end party look from that year. This was my first ever year-end party as an employee of Convergence San Lazaro, now known as Concentrix. This was in SMX Convention Center, the same venue as my previous year's year-end party, and I was trying to go for a purple version of my pink ballerina look that I did the year before. Obviously, the execution is not as great as it was, pero the top portion was still part of the pink dress that I showed you guys earlier. Pero the bottom part, I got this from Landmark Trinoma, and I thought that it would achieve that ballerina silhouette that, you know, I'm going for. Pero I ended up looking pregnant and like a wedding cake. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's definitely not serving ballerina. And as for the hair and makeup, I was trying to achieve a very Anne Curtis look. You know, she was the it girl, especially during the 2010s. I curled my own hair, did my own makeup, and finished it off with a sparkly headband na usong-uso ng mga panahong yon. I love the hair and makeup, pero the outfit, I don't think I would wear that again. And also the event itself, since it's a huge venue, maraming sites yung umattend, so hindi lang yung site namin. It's not exclusive to Convergence San Lazaro. There are also other sites that are there. So medyo hindi ko siya na-enjoy kasi sobrang dami ng tao and you don't get to see the familiar faces that you're used to seeing. Parang iba-iba people from different sites. So medyo hindi ako nag-enjoy during this time. I did enjoy, however, sa aming after party. So we went somewhere, we drank with my fellow workmates from Convergence San Lazaro. It was a whole lot of fun. I remember going home early in the morning. That's how you usually know that it was a fun night. But the outfit, girl, what was I thinking? Cringe. But anyway, this was my 2010 year-end party look. Alright, next look we have 2011 and this was actually one of my favorite year-end party looks. So I was an employee of Convergence San Lazaro and this was in Sofitel Harbor Garden Pen. So it's a different venue than the year before and it's exclusive to employees of Convergence San Lazaro kaya mas na-enjoy ko siya actually. And I was really trying to go for a snow queen, winter queen look, and mind you, this was years before Disney's Frozen and Elsa. So medyo naunahan ko sila sa part na yun. And I wanted to look like a snow queen, so I bought this skin-toned leotard from Landmark Trinoma and I glue-gunned the crap out of it with Christmas decorations from National Bookstore. Ayan, ako lahat nag-design niyan, yung pattern sa top. I also wore like a white skirt underneath to match the look. And I also made my yung ribbon headpiece during this time. I also remember doing my hair and makeup for this event. As for the shoes, wow, I love these blue shoes. I remember wearing them until they're worn out. I wore them everywhere, whether I'm going out or to work. I just don't remember where I bought them, but I feel like I bought them from Parisian or SM department store. But these are really nice blue shoes that goes along with everything. And yeah, I just had so much fun during this night. As you can see, I'm with my closest friends from Convergence San Lazaro. You see there, Andy, si Jayvee, and also, oh, my Uverse crush, si Ray, wearing his action star leather jacket. Ayan, oh my gosh, may picture din kami ni Queen Yancy, which you probably watched her during my Queen of the Universe episode. Hindi pa kami close during this time, but I remember taking this photo with her because she walked the stage. So it was a whole lot of fun. We also had an after party for this night. We went to the Harbor Square, which is very near Sofitel. So overall, it was really fun. Alright, let's go to our next look. And this is, oh my gosh, this was back in 2012. And this is for the Convergence San Lazaro year-end party. I'm really proud of this look. I mean, even years after, I would still wear this look up to this day. It's something that I don't regret wearing around that time. So a little backstory about how I decided to go for this look. So the theme of the year-end party that year was the scene. So it's pretty much making a scene, showing up on the event with your outfit. You know, everybody's looking at you. If you guys know me, I always think outside of the box. I'm very creative. I always try to do something different and something that not everyone will go for. So when I heard of the theme na the scene, I immediately thought of crime scene, you know, caution tapes, police tapes. I went to National Bookstore. If you've noticed, it's becoming a pattern already for my year-end party looks. I always go to National Bookstore for something. And then I bought this 300 pesos worth of caution tape, and that's pretty much my outfit for that night. And I remember we went to Sofitel early so we could have this all set up. I had the help from one of my close friends from Convergence in Lazarus, TL Edge. TL Edge, hello if you're watching. But he helped me with a caution tape dress. He wrapped it around my body, talagang super fit and secure. And then also we wrapped it again with transparent tape para hindi siya mag-fall off and to make sure everything just stays at its place. I had this long wig. I also did my hair and makeup around this time. The makeup I'm not quite proud of kasi, you know, I remember using a concealer for my lipstick to achieve that nude lipstick look. Pero this was such a fun night. We didn't realize that my outfit would cause such a scene. Like, a lot of people were taking pictures with me. The shoes also were wrapped in caution tape, and as a matter of fact, I still have that pair up to this day. Ayan, so medyo luma lang siya, pero this is what's inside those shoes wrapped in caution tape. It's from Parisian. It's a wedge, medyo sharp shoes. Yeah, throughout the entire night, it was very difficult to walk around. Very difficult as well to sit down kasi I have to be careful, baka may matanggal na caution tape. Di rin ako nagpunta ng restroom this night, pero it was all worth it. Lahat ng pagtitiis ganda because I won. You know, I was one of the winners of Star of the Night during this event. There you go, I was sharing this stage with one of my best friends from Convergence of Lazarus, Cookie, who also won Star of the Night that year. It was really such a whole lot of fun. Kahit masakit na yung paa ko, go lang, laban lang, kasi talaga I truly enjoyed. This look was also very much inspired by Lady Gaga on her telephone music video when she wore that caution tape outfit. Looking back, you know, more than 10 years after, it's nice to know that this look is still on trend. You know, I remember a few years ago, Kim Kardashian wearing a caution tape dress. So it's just nice, you know, that I got to be part of something that's, you know, still trending up to this very day. Alright, and then let's go for our next look for 2012. Still, you know, I attended my second year-end party. This time, it's exclusive to our account only in Convergence and Lazaro. And ano ba mga pinagagawa ko at pinagsusuot ko doon? Ayan, okay. So, the theme of the year-end party was the Grammy. So, it's all about music and recording. And mind you, this event was just days after the scene where I wore the caution tape dress. So, people were expecting a lot from me from this event. So, I had this idea na because the theme was the Grammys, you know, I have so many blank CDs and even unused CDs from my PlayStation 1 days lying around the house. So instead of throwing them away, I figured why not again glue gun the crap out of them on my body. I remember going to National Bookstore ulit and bought this silver aluminum foil tape kind of thing, and then we went to the venue. This was held sa may TGIF sa may Friday sa Tomas Morato. So again, TL Edge, thank you very much for helping me with my outfit this evening. You wrapped the aluminum foil tape around my body and also glue gunned the CDs on my body to achieve the look. I also had this big laser disc on my head which I glue gunned on a headpiece. The shoes were the Parisian shoes earlier, pero this time hindi na namin siya binalot in caution tape so you can actually see it. This was a fun night. Again, I won Star of the Night that evening, so it's a back-to-back Star of the Night win for me for this year. In my opinion, this year was peak creativity of my year-end party look. So I'm extremely proud. Hindi ako nag-cringe masyado looking back kasi I know that it's still very trendy. Oh, about the hair and makeup, medyo hindi ko gusto yung hair and makeup ko this time. I had somebody else do it for me. The hair, not feeling it. Also the makeup, I would, you know, that's the only thing that I would change for this look. But other than that, you know, it's a very fun look that I wore back in 2012. Next we have 2013, and this was the Converges San Lazaro year-end parties. It's for the entire site, and this was held sa Sofitel Harbor Garden tent. This is very memorable for me because it's my first ever time hosting the year-end party for Converges San Lazaro. So it's a big deal. Even though I've hosted a lot of events before, it's my first time hosting it for Converges San Lazaro. So I'm not quite sure how the reception will be. Pero the theme for that night was the bling. And a lot of people, you know, would go for the shining, shimmering, splendid type of outfit. Pero again, I always think outside of the box, and I wanted to be blinged out with cupcakes. This was partly inspired by one of Katy Perry's looks from her California Dreams tour, or that California Dreams era. I don't know where to get cupcakes that can be part of my dress. But the good thing is, I have a close friend, former co-worker named Tishay. Ayan, hi Tishay if you're also watching. She has a business, you know, she bakes a lot of cakes and desserts. And I immediately called her weeks before the event to see, you know, if we could make this happen. So she baked all of those cupcakes and had them all delivered on the day of the year-end party. She also did the pink styro skirt. That skirt was made out of styro. I had that neon pink top with me, and then that's the look. The shoes were from SoFab, that I'm very sure. I didn't like my hair and makeup for this event. Maybe, you know, the makeup okay lang, pero the hair not quite. I remember that few days prior, I had my hair bleached into silver. I was blonde during this time, and then I had the wrong decision of having it bleached even more into silver, and it really caused a lot of breakage and damage on my hair. So mukha lang akong happy dyan, pero I was really worried because a lot of things were going wrong during this year-end party. Also, minutes before we stepped on stage, my cupcake styrofoam skirt broke. Talaga it fell. So like literally minutes before, lumampa kami sa stage, and you know, good thing medyo nahawakan ko siya ng very light. So the entire time na I was doing my opening spiel in front of the entire side of Converges San Lazaro, my skirt and cupcakes were falling off. And this was also not the look that I did for that night. I also did two more looks, which again, I'm not really a fan of. Looking back, parang, girl, what was I thinking? And probably that's the reason why wala ako masyadong pictures during this evening, kasi I'm busy and I did not quite the look that I had for that year. And then moving right along to my second year-end party for the year of 2013. This time again, it's for our account exclusive year-end party. And that year, it was very intimate. Sa may pantry lang namin to ginawa because, you know, we wanted to give back to our fellow employees. You know, we wanted to make it about them, you know, instead of the whole big, grandiose events. Even though the event was small and intimate, hindi ako talaga nagpatinan. Talagang nangabog pa din ako, guys, because I had the idea of going to this year-end party as a literal Christmas tree. Ayan siya, guys. Oh my gosh. Yes, I was a literal Christmas tree for this year-end party. You know, I wanted to bring Christmas to everybody, kahit simple lang yung event. The Christmas tree was from our program, so it was just lying around somewhere, including the Christmas decorations. And I had the help from, you know, co-workers and good friends, si Jayvee and Jamaica, they're sisters, and they both helped me put together this outfit. They wrapped me in Christmas tree. They also put the Christmas decor on it. I bought the star from No Surprise There National Bookstore, and then I glue gunned it on a headband. And then the blue shoes, you saw me wear that back in 2011. I told you I love those blue shoes. And then white leggings to finish the look. And despite the year-end party being very simple and intimate, I still enjoyed hosting it. I actually preferred my Christmas tree look for that intimate event. and I wish I could have worn that during the Converges and Lazaro year-end party sa may Sofitel. Yun lang yung only regret ko. But other than that, I had fun. I had so much fun. Medyo hindi ko lang nagustuhan yung look ko for the bling, which is a Converges and Lazaro year-end party noong 2013. Up next, we have 2014, and again, I'm hosting the Converges and Lazaro year-end party for the second year in a row sa Sofitel Harbor Garden tent, and I wanted to bounce back from my look from the year before kasi nga I did not like my 2013 year-end party look with a cupcake dress and the hair and makeup. I didn't really like it. So I wanted to bounce back this year and claim redemption. So I had this idea of going for something more polished and more elegant kasi nga for the past 5 years, I've been doing a lot of arts and crafts with my year-end party looks. You know, a lot of glue gunning and pinning things. Plus, you know, a few months before the event, I also won the Queen of the Universe pageant. So this time around, I wanted to look more queenly and regal when hosting the Converges and Lazaro year-end party. So I contacted Razan Montero. He designs evening gowns for beauty pageant contestants, and he was really nice enough to accommodate my request. He was able to rent 12 evening gowns for me for the event. That's right, you heard it correctly. I wore 12 different evening gowns from Razan Montero for this event, and naloka ang buong audience because every time nasasampa ko on stage, I was wearing a different evening gown. Even my co-host at that time, si Justin, he's a radio DJ. Nagugulat din siya every time, you know, we go on stage because I'm wearing a different evening gown. So it was really a nice touch. It set the precedence for hosting year-end party events in Converges and Lazaro na dapat hindi ka lang one outfit. Dapat palit-palit ka lagi ng outfit, you know, para makuha mo lagi ang attention ng audience. I remember this being a fun and memorable night. You know, everybody was talking about my 12 evening gown outfit changes weeks and months after this event. It was a whole lot of fun. It was fun playing dress up even for a night. Up next, we have my second year-end party look for this year. This is the account exclusive one. And I also hosted this year-end party, and this was held sa may Bayleaf Hotel sa may Intramuros. I recently won the Queen of the Universe pageant a few months before, so I wanted to do like a queen type of look. The theme for the night is all white. When I think of white, I immediately think of, you know, what's something white that I can wear but at the same time exude the fact that I'm a queen. I got this playing cards, this giant size playing cards from, guess where? National Bookstore. Opo, mga kapatid, National Bookstore. Meron silang malalaking playing cards. And again, I just glued everything together and turned it into a dress. I also glued together that queen card crown. Overall, I really love the look. Medyo ngaraglang when hosting, but I was able to find pockets of time for me to pose and really enjoy this evening. It was also such a great venue. I would love to go back sa Bayleaf Hotel sa may Intramuros, but it was a lot of fun. So that's the look for 2014. Okay, next we have my year-end party look for 2015. For the third year in a row, I hosted the Converges and Lazaro year-end party sa Sofitel Harbor Garden tent, and the theme for the event was Atmos. It was fire and ice, and the first thing that popped into my mind was Game of Thrones because it's a song of fire and ice, and I was a huge fan of Game of Thrones around this time, even up to this day. I really enjoyed my multiple evening gown changes from the year before, so I kind of want to do the same thing for this year. Once again, I contacted Razan Montero. Momshi Razan, thank you very much for having me rent these 10 beautiful evening gowns, and if you notice, they're all in fire and ice colors. I didn't quite beat my record from previous year of 12 multiple evening gown changes. I only did 10 multiple evening gown changes when I hosted this event, but I was really proud of the look. I love the hair. My good friend and coworker Paula did my braids, my Daenerys Targaryen braids. Pretty much this 2015 look was an homage to the Mother of Dragons, Khaleesi herself, Daenerys Targaryen. Bulgarian. The only thing that I remember buying from a national bookstore was the glue stick because I bought a toy dragon from Toy Kingdom. I had 3 different toy dragons which I glue gunned into a bracelet. So those were like my dragons because Daenerys Targaryen, she has 3 dragons as her babies. Yes, it was really a fun night, you know, it was very memorable being the mother of dragons, Khaleesi herself, even for just one night. So overall, I love this look. Up next is my year-end party look from 2016, and wow, I love this look. Little backstory, you know, it's my 4th year hosting the Convergys and Lazaro year-end parties. I mean, Sofitel, Harbor Garden 10. Around this time, you know, I was really doing my best to come up with ideas and things that I haven't done before from the years prior. You know, I always have to elevate myself and continue to think outside of the box. So, lagi kong iniisip, ano pa ba yung hindi ko nagagawa and ano pa ba yung kabog na hindi kayang gawin ng iba. So I was really inspired by RuPaul's Drag Race, a drag queen, si Detox. She had this black and white red carpet look that she wore during the finale of the season 5 of RuPaul's Drag Race. So I wanted to do something similar to that. The theme for the event was Poptastic. So I wanted to do a tribute for pop culture, and that includes, you know, pop culture icons from the years before. So I wanted to look very vintage and very retro. So I had this idea of having my entire body painted in black and white. Also wore a black lace front wig. I believe this one's from Noi. Good friend and coworker, her name's Caillou. She painted my entire body with black makeup. She also did the contour on my face. You know, she took the time to learn how to do body and face makeup with black and white body paint kasi she's using regular makeup products. So we spent a couple of hours before the event, you know, getting my entire body and face painted. Overall, you know, I really like how everything turned out. You know, I looked very vintage. I looked as if I stepped out of a television screen from the 1950s or 60s. Especially nice when I was standing on stage because everybody else was wearing something colorful kasi nga it's poptastic, but I was the only one who was wearing black and white this evening. I also had 6 or 7 different outfit changes. All are in black, white, or silver, but that way it gives off the illusion that I'm still black and white that stepped off the television screen. Even though I wanted to go out for an after party for this event, I remember just being so tired, getting all the body paint out of my body, you know, when I took a shower after I hosted. It really took a while for all the body makeup and face makeup to come off because I was literally covered in body paint. So I'm really proud of this look. I would do it again. It's something very vamp and campy and something that even if it's my 4th time hosting the Convergys and Lazaro year-end party, it still wowed the audience. So overall, fun look. Alright, next we have 2018. So 2017, I did not attend a year-end party because I just left Convergys and Lazaro around that time because I was moving to bigger and brighter things in my career. But I'm back in 2018. This was actually not a year-end party, but this is more of a kick-off party for 2018. I was working as one of the clients for Convergys Eton, now known as Concentrics. And the theme of the event was the 90s, which is probably my most favorite decade in the entire history. So I was a huge fan of All That, which is a 90s kids comedy show on Nickelodeon, and I remember buying this shirt from Forever 21. Perfect for the theme because it's 90s. I just paired it off with denim shorts and black thigh-high boots. I also went for just simple hair. I usually like my hair just long and straight. I did my own makeup and it was a whole lot of fun. Evident on the pictures, and the pictures kami with my BFF, si Jensen, who you may have watched from my Baguio, Clark, and Tarlac episode. So BFF Jensen, ayan. Couple of years magkasama kami working together sa Convergys Eton, and he won Star of the Night this evening. I forgot the name of the venue, but it's somewhere, you know, somewhere down south, I believe. Pero it was a smaller event, but it was very fun. I did go to an after party and it was super fun. I think this was in Ortigas. And I just remember having a whole lot of fun this evening. So, very simple outfit. Di na ako masyadong nangabog for this year-end party look. But overall, happy times and happy memories. And there we have it. That is a wrap for my reaction video to my favorite year-end party looks from the years before. And hopefully nag-enjoy kayo watching this episode just like I did. Medyo nag-cringe lang ako ng very light with some of the pictures, pero kaya lang. And if you haven't done so, please make sure you click subscribe to my Dose of Dyosa YouTube channel. Like and share my videos and also ring that notification bell button for more doses of Dyosa in the future. And once again, ako po uli si Dyosa na nagsasabi sa inyong lahat that we are all mermaids in this ocean called life. Thank you everyone for another year of Dose of Dyosa and for always watching and supporting my channel. May we all have a prosperous 2023 ahead. Just keep on swimming and Happy New Year, everybody!